Welcome back, class. I'm Matt, your guide here on Y Caliber. We're playing the Troopers Tour here in Star Wars: The Old Republic. And our current job is to infiltrate this droid charging facility, which is what we're doing right now. So, if you were asking yourself, what's Matt up to? Hey, no fair. I was trying to come over here to storm at you, and you knocked me back, and that's not something I appreciate. You interrupted me. Rude. I'm telling you, these droids, they don't know how to behave properly. They are just very inappropriate. Knocking me back like that. Who do they think they are? Well, I'll tell you who they're not. They're not HAVOC SQUAD! Okay, I think he's gonna knock me back again. There he goes. Bonk. Oh yeah? Well, what about if I do this? I know, it was a completely pointless thing for me to do. But let's pretend it was, heroic. Instead. Alright, so I'm in a droid charging facility. There's the droid charging.
You are. A little later than I was expecting, to be honest.
Why is there only a shadow per gun?
Did it really take you that long to wipe out Zardries and his men?
Nah.
Maybe you're not as good as I thought you were.
Sorry, there's just so much to see and do on Nar Shaddaa.
Idiot. If you'd have gotten here sooner, you might have actually had a chance. You make me sick. You killed good men, fellow soldiers, all because some scumbag on Coruscant said they were traitors?
No, I experienced that firsthand.
When you're bleeding out in a trench on some muckball planet, it ain't high command that pulls you out. It's the guy next to you.
You've betrayed the Republic. Doesn't matter why.
Blind and stupid. I'll bet you can't even imagine doing something you weren't ordered to do.
It's okay, Sokka, thank you. There's nothing to bark at. Nothing is going on.
I have completed the charging process. All systems operable.
That's what
Sounds
you
like
said.
your time's up, Lieutenant. Have any last...
Lieutenant, you made it. I knew this imp-loving scum could never escape the sure justice of the Republic for long.
What?
Are you still forced to follow Andrik's commands?
Unfortunately, I am still bound by my programming to obey Captain Andrik. The coward has naturally ordered me to kill you.
What a jerk.
To be used this way against the finest agents of my beloved Republic shames me. Oh, I wish I had never been activated.
Oh, poor guy.
You never chose to be a traitor.
Whether by choice or not, I am acting as a traitor, worthy only of scorn and summary obliteration.
No, we
Enough
can...
chatter. It's time to finish this.
I'm sure we can...
Lieutenant, be advised that your weapon will require several decades of sustained fire in order to penetrate my shields at their current charge. Seeing as Republic Spec Force training is the best in the galaxy, I'm confident you'll find an alternative solution for my destruction. Good luck.
Alright, 4X.
Don't worry, 4X. You won't have to put up with this much longer.
That's a great relief, Lieutenant.
Enough! Open fire!
Now, let's see. There's going to be an alternate way to deal with that.
Stand by.
Oh. Alright. Well, I'm gonna run over here. I'm going to assume that has something to do with it. Haha! so we can hit him while he's doing this. Is this the interrupt? Yeah, that's the interruption one. Ow. Just wanted to step back a bit before it was too fully destroyed. Well, that sucks. Maybe you can put him back together or something? He seemed... Why am I assuming it's a man? That droid seemed really cool.
Lieutenant, I'm with the SIS. What is your status? Do you require medical attention?
My medic here has me covered, thanks.
Excellent. We'll get straight to work then. We're here to clean up the mess, make sure there's nothing useful to be recovered. Nice work, by the way. Jonas is waiting for you inside the Republic Embassy, up on the promenade. He asked that you meet him there for a debriefing.
I'll head for the embassy right away.
Glad I got a chance to meet you, Lieutenant. And again, nice work. Sweepers, fan out! Standard grid formation.
I mean, 4X does have an undeniably masculine voice, but that's just window dressing, you know? Up on the promenade, they said? We can go there. Alright, and I noticed that I had the wrong gloves on, so I fixed that up.
Stand by.
Gloves are all proper standard issue now. Ilara's got a different pack on her back because it's full of medic stuff.
Which is why you shouldn't have tried to hide this from us. How can the SIS do its job if you lie to us?
You are in no position to demand anything from me, Agent Balker. I will conduct Special Forces affairs as I see fit.
Treason? Mass defection? You're covering up a threat to the entire Republic.
I'm back. The operation was a success.
Yes, the operation. That's just what we were discussing.
Was it?
You
Didn't
lied
sound
to
like
me.
it.
You knew all about the traitors, about a direct threat to the Republic, and you helped cover it up.
Yeah, I
I had
did.
to figure it all out for myself. Dig it up like some enemy secret.
I would think that someone in your line of work would understand the necessity of secrecy, Agent Balker.
I should have told you the truth. It might have helped.
Yeah, well, it's too late for that now, isn't it?
Yes.
This discussion is over. Lieutenant, contact me on your ship's holo when everything with M14X has been settled. Garza out.
Look, you were just following orders.
Yeah,
I
but
know
that's
how
not an
it is.
excuse.
Let's not talk about it. The job got done, and it was no small feat. You've definitely earned your reward.
I just did my duty, Jonas. Nothing more.
I'm afraid modesty isn't going to get you out of this one.
Uh-oh.
Republic war droid M14X is to be repaired and direct control transferred to HAVOC Squad's current commanding officer immediately.
Really?
Want to go meet the newest member of your squad, Lieutenant?
Yeah, I love robots.
Absolutely, Jonas.
Come on, follow me.
A new friend robot, just for me. It's everything I could have dreamed.
All right, that should wrap things up. Activating now.
Diagnostics complete. All systems operational. Unit M14X reporting for duty.
Welcome, M14X.
Welcome to HAVOC Squad, M14X.
Lieutenant, I'm very pleased to see you again. Your work in disabling me was incredible. Republic soldiers obviously are the best in the galaxy.
Obviously.
It will be an honor to fight alongside such an exceptional servant of the Republic. Together we shall crush the mindless hedonist of the Sith Empire.
Propaganda.
I'm glad to have you back on our side, 4X.
It is a pleasure to return to the service of freedom and democracy, sir.
Oh, God.
It's been a pleasure working with you, Lieutenant. Hopefully
Really?
the next time we meet will be under more honest circumstances.
See you around, Jonas.
See you around, Lieutenant.
Well, we got ourselves a new robot. We leveled up. Life's good. Okay, then I guess it's time to return to the ship and use the holo terminal there. So let's pop through our stronghold along the way. It's just the fastest way to get back to the ship, and hope that we don't bug things out this time, as we have once or twice in the past by attempting to save time. Oh, right, this is her first time at the stronghold. Pretty sweet view, brah. Well, I think that probably removed the advantage that we had. The advantage of time. But what can you do? Oh man, droids everywhere. All kinds of decoration droids. Alright, what's in the mail? Spam is in the mail. Of course it's spam in the mail. When is it anything else? Well, occasionally it's mail from myself.
You'll be pleased to know I remain the most advanced steward droid in the galaxy.
I don't care.
Ah, Lieutenant. There you are.
General?
I'm pleased that you avoided revealing the defections to Agent Valker. Hiding information from the SIS is hardly a simple task.
We shouldn't be hiding the facts from our allies.
I understand, Lieutenant, but I gave the order for a good reason. You'll have to trust me.
It didn't end up meaning anything, did it?
The outcome of the mission itself. M14X is back where he belongs. Well done.
I'm glad you approve, General.
Of course, you did almost plunge the entire galaxy into a war just to accomplish this mission.
No, I didn't.
Please try to avoid that sort of thing in the future.
I'll try to be more careful from now on.
No.
I've just received some intelligence that I want HAVOC to act on immediately. It's Tavis.
Is it really this
The
time?
Commandos just raided a Republic research center on Kalaran and stole a prototype cloaking device. But the prototype contains a tracking beacon. We now know the exact location of Tavis's ship. This is it, Lieutenant.
Why would Tavis go after this cloaking device?
That's a
The
dumb
device
question.
renders an entire capital ship invisible.
That's not what I
Visually
wanted to
and
ask.
Sensors. The advantage it would offer the Empire is obvious.
That's the information I
Tavis's ship
wanted.
is currently sitting alone in an empty sector of space, most likely waiting to rendezvous with a larger vessel. You have to get there before that happens, Lieutenant.
I'll head there immediately.
This is Harren Tavis himself, Lieutenant. Succeed here, and everything else becomes an afterthought.
What are my orders, General? Capture or neutralize?
He could be useful to us alive, but take no chances. We cannot afford to let Tavis escape. Be sure to secure the prototype cloaking device after you've dealt with Tavis. If it fell into the Empire's hands, it could be disastrous.
No, really?
I'm transmitting the coordinates to you now. Effect entry to Tavis's ship, then do whatever is necessary to neutralize him and retrieve the prototype. Good hunting. Garza out.
Bingo. Alright, so we got some stuff here. But I'm already all set, so I'll just take the crystals. Wow, we got a lot of influence with Alara. Now, that's done. Let's see who wants to chat.
Sir, I feel I owe you an apology. After we spoke with Captain Kaylor, I was unnecessarily curt with you.
Were you?
You've been very supportive. That hasn't always been the case with Republic personnel I've dealt with since defecting.
I wouldn't be much of a CO if I didn't watch out for my people.
It's greatly appreciated, sir. People distrust me as soon as I speak. They only hear my accent. Even when I'm not a potential spy, I'm a resource. Endless questions about Imperial culture, personnel, military procedures. It's exhausting.
I'd imagine.
You're a good soldier, Dorn. Don't worry about what other people expect.
Thank you, sir. I really don't complain by nature. Mistrust and inconvenience are a small price to pay for a clear conscience. I don't regret defecting to the Republic at all. Despite my
Glad to hear
past,
it.
I was allowed to join the military, earn commendations and serve in the Republic's most elite squad. I'm very fortunate.
Well, that's one way of looking at it.
The Republic is lucky to have you.
Thank you. I'm very proud to be here.
We're proud to have you. Oh, more to chat with, Ilara. Always happy to do.
So, I wondered if I might ask a personal question, About the former HAVOC Squad members' defection? What was it like to have your commander and comrades join the enemy? How did you feel?
Seems like a loaded question.
It was hard to see such great soldiers throwing away everything they'd fought for.
I can only imagine what it must have been like. I've always wondered how my family took the news of my defection. It must have been difficult for them to understand.
What was your family like?
Austere. Proud. Warm as well, at least in private. Members of the Dawn family have served with distinction in the Imperial military for generations. It's an important family tradition. It isn't easy to reach prominence in the Empire with no aptitude for the Force, but my family did it. I hope they're all still well.
Well...
Can't be easy to fight against your family's side.
It is a consequence I accepted when I chose to defect. I don't give it a second thought.
I'm sure you do. I mean, 2 thoughts is maybe the least you could give to that situation. Eric?
Bad news, sir. I just received a dispatch from command. It's my old sniper squad, the Deadeyes. They've been captured. Happened during a routine officer hunt. Somehow the imps got the drop on them and rounded up the entire unit. Careless.
Yeah, that's an accurate description of what happens there.
How long have the Deadeyes been in Imperial custody?
Weeks. More than enough time to be marched in front of a firing squad. Look, something about this doesn't sit right with me. The Deadeyes' area of operation was on Nar Shaddaa. That's Hutt territory. Neutral ground. They shouldn't have had any business operating there.
You think there's more going on here?
Can't say yet. I need to know what happened to the Deadeyes, and if they're still alive. Missions on Nar Shaddaa are usually greenlit by the SIS. With your permission, I'd like to meet with them, see what they know.
Get a hold of Jonas Balker. He may be able to help us.
Your call. We'll rendezvous at the dive he hangs out in. With any luck, he'll have something for us.
Special mission with Eric Jorgen. Ugh. Well, I'll do it. Grudgingly, but I will. Where's my robot? Hey. Where's my robot? Robot. Where are you, robot? It must be somewhere. Is this broken because of me coming here directly? Or is he back here somewhere? What the heck? This doesn't make any sense. Alright, I've got to go find my robot. Well, I left the ship, went to the spaceport and got back on, and what do you know?
Sir, it is a tremendous pleasure to be here aboard your ship. And what a ship it is.
It is pretty great.
If I'm not mistaken, one of the Pollitt designs. A very fine vessel, appropriate for the Republic's best. We will ride this Durasteel Eagle into the heart of the Empire, and bring our fight for freedom to the door of the Emperor himself.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like what we're going to do.
You'll make a great addition to HAVOC.
I'm proud to know that you feel that way. I have loaded all pertinent data. Let us proceed with our noble duty.
Hehe, duty. Anyway, we've got the robot now. Unbridled enthusiasm is appropriate to his description.
Sir, allow me to reiterate my pleasure at serving in your command. Since my verbobrain was first activated, I have longed to engage the enemies of freedom directly. Under your noble leadership, I can finally fulfill the mission the Republic's fearless scientists designed me for.
Yay!
That's good you're so enthusiastic about our mission.
I can't take all of the credit for my enthusiasm, of course. I owe everything to my primary designer, Dr. Boab Didum. Thanks to Dr. Deaton, I can understand the importance of our fight, and the extent of the threats we face, and I can fight harder for it.
I'm glad to hear that.
Could you introduce me to Dr. Dedoon sometime?
Deaton.
I would be happy to do so, but Dr. Deaton's lab is highly classified. Even I don't know its actual location. If an opportunity to meet him ever comes, you will be the first person I inform, sir.
That's great. Well, we've gained some influence with 4X. We gained 4X. Next time, we're going to go and, I guess, speak to Jonas Bulkar. Until then, all the best.